Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting ready for this game since the early morning. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wisconsin's will get the first crack on offense today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him. Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Locke. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Oregon Ducks offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to find some room. It's James. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Wisconsin.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 36, set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught near the sideline. It's Pauling. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Second down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. To throw, it's Locke. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Johnson. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
7, Wisconsin 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Caught on the outside. It's James.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down coming up.
2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Using his legs, it's James. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Pauling. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Second down.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rock Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw yet again. QB to the tight end for a completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. To throw, it's Locke. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he's got his man open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. and I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Badgers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score. Oregon 14, Wisconsin.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 36, set to kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's locked. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big. Strange things do happen in college football. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll run the option. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's James. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is the 6th play on the drive. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. In the red area, it's James. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.